Hi everyone, it's Carolyn Moore from the Modern Widows Club, and we are in a new month, April, and we have a new topic that we are going to be discussing, and it is rebirth. Last month in March, our topic was taking care of business, and I promised that I would check something big off of my to-do list, and that was to turn in my 2016 taxes on time this year, and I can proudly say that I did accomplish that goal, and I hope that you as well accomplished what you were planning to do in March. So as we roll into April, I have to tell you that rebirth is a huge topic of mine. For years I have been basically using the tagline, grow where you are planted. Many of you guys know that about me. As an interior designer, it's a lot of what I do with my interior design clients is I create spaces that kind of bring out the new person that they're becoming or have grown into or want to be. And so this topic is very near and dear to my heart because every morning I wake up and see each day has a new opportunity. But I can tell you that early in widowhood and in grief, I didn't want a rebirth. I didn't want a reawakening. I wanted what I had before. And my heart goes out to you, and I truly understand that space and that need to take the time to grieve and grasp where you have found yourself in this new stage of life. Since then, I didn't realize that I was going to turn into a mentor to widows, but it seems that those were the doors that opened up for me. And so today what I'd like to do is just to give you a little bit of wisdom into what I have learned about rebirthing a life that you didn't necessarily want, and to help you realize that you are every day just waking up and getting out of bed and taking a shower or going to your jobs or helping your kids or doing a breathing exercise. Any of those things is actually building resilience in you. 2 years ago, Modern Widows Club was featured in the Wall Street Journal, and we were featured because we were recognized as a organization that basically follows all the rules of resilience. Whoops, that's my phone. Turn off your phone when you're making videos. Sorry about that, guys. So this book right here, it's called Resilience, The Science of Mastering Life's Greatest Challenges. We were featured. And what was interesting is all the years that I had no knowledge of this information and this real research behind what I had been doing in widowhood, I had truly accomplished on my own. It took decades of struggle. But when I created Modern Widows Club in 2011, I realized that in this book, that there's 10 factors that create resilience or build resilience in your life. It's why it's part of our mission at Modern Widows Club, to lean into life, to build resilience, to thrive and make a positive difference in the world. And so I want to read just some of these things here, and the 10 factors, because what I want you to understand is 8 of them you can do on your own, and there will be all kinds of situations where you will build in these areas, but there are 2 that you actually must go outside yourself. And in looking back, I realized, wow, that was me. I needed these 2 things so desperately that I created Modern Widows Club, and now we all get to share in that. So the 10 factors for an individual, the 10 resilience factors are fostering optimism, facing fear, solidifying your moral compass. What are your values? What are your principles? Leaning into those. Practicing religion and spirituality. At the core, where do you have your faith planted? Where are you rooted? Physical training. Take care of this physical body, that is taking care of you. Mental and emotional training. That takes a lot. It takes patience. It takes endurance. Those are all the things that we're doing. Enhancing cognitive and emotional flexibility. We certainly all know about that when things don't go our way. How do we handle those situations? Finding meaning, purpose, and growth. This is what Modern Widows Club is all about. It's about growth, about empowerment, and in community, looking at what that is in widowhood. So let's see. I think all of those were the 8 things. The 2 things that you have to go outside of yourself are attracting and giving social support. And here we are doing exactly that. And the last one is imitating resilient role models. It took me almost a decade to find other widows who were resilient role models. And now we are blessed to have a whole community of women doing exactly that, being there for each other. And I could not be more proud of this organization, growing where we are planted, rebirthing, awakening to what is possible in this stage of life. And I have seen tremendous growth, not only in our leaders, but in individuals, thousands, literally thousands of widows, and probably more online. I feel completely honored to have launched this organization, and I want you, if you're watching this at home or if you're watching this at a chapter, I want you to truly show your appreciation to the leaders in this organization, because they are those resilient role models that I look up to, and that really everyone that comes is exposed to this organization. So most of you are either watching this at a chapter or watching this online and are already members. I just want to remind everyone that for a $25 donation, you come into this organization as a member, and you get an email and videos like this every Thursday from ladies in our community who are so inspirational. I'm blown away by what they write and what they share, and it's just heartwarming. And also, you're going to get invited to events. We're having our very first Widow Empowerment Weekend in August, and I'm so excited to have 200 ladies and leaders together in Orlando, in my hometown, where Modern Widows Club started, which happens to be right here in this room that I'm sharing with you. We're going to have a link connected to this where you can learn more, but it's also on our Facebook page, and it's on our website under events, and you can go there and register and come and meet me, and I would love to hug you. And we're going to have some amazing speakers that are going to really talk about leaning into life. What does that look like? What are the factors that help us build resilience? I'm really excited to announce putting the program together as we speak, and I'm really excited to bring these people into your life, because it's truly everything I dreamed of having in the beginning. And I look back and I would have struggled less if I would have had these resources at an arm's length, or from my phone or something like that. So I just want to personally welcome you to that event. It's August 4th through the 6th in Orlando, Florida. Please consider coming because it will be life-changing, and it will also be life-affirming. So the other thing that we're going to do is in about 2 weeks, we're going to start having these live widow chat Wednesdays. And I'm going to be taking questions from all of you and just taking 30 minutes or less or longer and answering questions live on Facebook. What we realized is that, with 22,000 followers, in all of our chapters, we continue to grow. We've actually doubled in followers organically over the last 2 years, and we want to be able to
reach all of you. So be looking for that announcement, because I would love to get in front of a Facebook Live and just answer some questions and just see what happens, you know. I'm such a well of information from all the ladies that I have met and been blessed to be a part of their life. I think it's time to just really give back a lot of that wisdom. So I hope you'll become a part of that. We'll be announcing it on the public Facebook page soon, and would love to see you there. So this month we're going to be talking about rebirth, and I want you to see yourself as a seed. And all seeds, like in all gardens, get planted in darkness. And it takes endurance to push up to the level of where the light is, where the warmth is, where the new life is. And so if you see yourself as that, and have faith that your future is coming, something is growing inside of you, I hope that will reassure you and give you the courage to be able to every day wake up and see that today is a new opportunity. I love you, and I do hope to meet you in person if I don't already know you. And I am so proud of you. Yes, I am. Thank you for leaning into life and showing up today. Mwah.